KukkoroDays.
Halo dan selamat datang di Selamat Menonton channel. Ya, hari ini saya, Adi, akan main KukkoroDays. Nah, sebelum main, aku jelasin dulu. Di sini, sesi ini ya, sesi visual novel ini, kita akan main visual novel bareng. Dan ya, nikmati aja kelanjutan ceritanya. Dan tenang aja, anti tikung-tikungan di sini. Karena saya sendiri gak berani mainin game begitu. Trauma saya. Oke, kita start aja ya, gitu. KukkoroDays. Please enter your name. Nama gitu ya, nama ya, spesifik aja namanya gitu, nama itu. Gitu kan. Ya enggak lah, enggak. Masa kalau jadi MC SAO sih enggak sih. Ya. Namanya yang aduh. Kepikiran bikin nama apa dari tadi kayak yakin. Nah, ini aja deh. Sama aja. I don't care, okay, I don't care. Ya dah, lanjut aja pakai nama beginian ya. Are you sure? Ya, yes. The season has finally arrived for the sweetening heart and curse. Nih, dengerin ya. Aku itu nggak bisa, yang aku tahu artinya apa, tapi kalau spellitnya itu, ngomongnya itu susah gitu. Ya, gini lah hasilnya.
In the beginning,
Chisadas to start to die down. I'm on my way listening to the latest greatest of the pop music. Usually, I stop at the convenience store to buy meat, bun, but today I have a reason for heading home early. Buat apa coba pulang ke rumah cepet-cepet gitu loh. Now, I wonder what a book he gave me this time it will be like. In my backpack, I'm carrying a light novel that one of my part-time co-workers has lent me. We're about the same age and pretty good friends, so sometimes I borrow books and games from him. Teman yang baik. He what called an otaku. I am otaku, so anything he lends me is guaranteed to be good. Oh god damn, 5-star guaranteed. Everything he gives me is always enjoyable enough, even for someone like me who isn't particularly crazy for light novels, anime, and games. Kita mainin orang yang normal gitu ya, nggak yang otaku gitu ya. Yang nggak apa-apa lah. Anything but myself usually end up being a rubbish anyway. Nah, jangan kayak gitulah. Jangan ngerasa buruk kayak gitu loh. Kasian. It seemed to have to no idea when it comes to finding games. I've had to stick of straight mix it up until now. In that sense, I'm gratefully that my friends is always recommended me stuff. This book sure to be awesome. I'm floating in a cloud 9 like a little kid who got a brand new toy. Sama kayak saya. I'm home. If anyone could be here. Ya kalian tahu gitu. Jadi ada yang bilang, aduh, ya selamat datang di rumah gitu. No, gak bakalan terjadi. Greet my empty apartment room with cleanism as I return home. Kayak aku bilang tadi ya, aku nggak. It's been a few days since I left home and start living by myself. It was literally an empty greeting. Even had a girlfriend. Oh my god. Let alone live with one. Bayang-bayang aja gitu, bayang-bayang aja ya. Selama jadi Jonas ya bisa bayang-bayang aja begitu. Maybe I was raised well by my parents or something, but I make a point saying I'm home anyhow ya. Ya di sana gitu budayanya, di sini assalamualaikum gitu. I figure it out. Dinner later. For the time being, I sit down on my bed instead of the sofa and pull the paper bag with my book in it out of my backpack. Alright, let's check it out. Excited about kind of book it might be, I pulled it out the bag. Huh? I must looked like a cartoon character with eyes plugging into his face. On the cover is drawing a nearly nude lady. Oh my god. I know what it is. Who is not the less clothed in armor. It's difficult to judge whether it's attempting to protect herself or not. I know this kind of book. Aku tahu ini buku apa ya. There is no mistaking that is a light novel. But this is the first I've been recommended this kind with this light clothing too. He said it wouldn't be able to put this down, didn't he? Which is mean he presumed I kind to this thing, I guess. What? You kind to that kind of thing? That's horrible, but acceptable. Well, it's true that I watch anime and romantic comedies with cute girls that I'm recommended, but oh well, I won't pass judgment until I read it. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the good things about me. I've recommended something, I will go completely through before I say it I like it or not. I can figure it out if it's me or no one's finished. Let's see. I flip the cover and start reading. That was surprisingly good. I realized been so into the story that I read it from the start to finish, even the point that I forgot to eat. Nah, dan kayak gitulah. Makan itu penting loh. Penting banget. It was surprisingly proud of story with captivating characters. Beyond that, you could imagine just looking at the cover. Yeah, don't judge book. Aku lupa. Jangan menilai buku dari covernya lah gitu bahasa Indonesianya. There is a point where the lady knight was in a light spot, and my hand was trembling as I turned the page. The last scene is true. Is what moved me. The lady knight, after overcoming countless struggles, met the foe and finally lived her life as a regular girl. I bowed my eyes out. It's a heartwarming. Well, it's nothing but a fantasy in the end. There's no saying that a female knight never exists in this story. It's just that no way anything dramatic in the story told in this light novel ever actually happened. Unless it's true about this, I'm about to stand up from my bed. My body suddenly warped in intense light. Ini kayak Tata no Yusa gak sih? The light is so bright. It's as one of those huge spotlights at the baseball stadium is shining onto me. It's so blinding I can't even keep my eyes open. I lose my sense of balance and fall over the middle of the room. Even now passes through my mind that if it could been a bomb that just exploded, but I ever had explosion felt anything aftershock. What's that? Still on the floor, I slowly open my eyes and look around my bed. It's still bright, but the situation is improvised. The space above my bed, where a light had been a mysterious floating pattern, is forming. Huh? The pattern looks similar to magical summoning circle. I have a feeling that I've been something familiar in fantasy movies and anime before. How the heck is something like this in my room? With trembling hand, I reach out toward the magic circle. But then, I try to touch it. My hand cuts through the air as if nothing there. Wow, this thing is incredible, I guess. Trying to passing my hand back and forth through the magic. Kayak begitu ya, wah gila. Kayak maju mundur ke portalnya ini gitu. Circle a few more times when the light starts to brighten once more. It shoots a shock that I let it out a wild yell and fall into the floor again. Ow! Rubbing my brush behind, I start to flexily at the steady glowing magic circle. As I wonder whether I've done something I wouldn't have, something I changed to, something changed the magic circle. The glowing light gets even brighter and suddenly from gradually begins to take a shape within the light. Yes, this is what I'm waiting for. Ini apa yang gue cerita nih. The shadow in the shape of a person. It's almost definitely not mine. No way. Oh my god. The light steadily dies down, revealing a strange girl. Its place. I've never seen her before. What a beautiful lady. I've never seen ever imagine a girl appearing from the midst of the glowing light of a magic circle. What the hell is going on here? My confusion is perfectly unstable. In addition, the fact that I can't even comprehend the situation, the girl's appearance is also extremely out of the ordinary. The young woman floating before the magic circle is dressed in an imposing set of armor. Young woman floating before the magic circle is dressed in an imposing set of armor. An appearance that could come straight from the light novel I've been reading. I see that her eyes covered a beautiful golden hair, slight rarely seen in Japan. It's very instant. The magic circle disappeared as it falls on my bed. Sounds like she suffered. The girl's body is trembling and she groaning in agony. Is he injured? There is no time to bridge by beauty higher. No, on closer inspection, I see her body covered in wounds, and she bleeding heavily from her abdomen. Although I still unable to swallow the reality of the situation, I call out for her. Are you alright? Despite her fading consciousness, the girl lying on my bed, trying to lift herself up. However, she quickly crawls into the ball of once more, likely because of the pain. Is that wound okay? You are bleeding a lot. Her back twitches violently, and the sound of my voice. Wait, chill out man, chill out. Jangan gitu lah, aku yang nyelamatin malah. Kamu siapa? Ya mungkin. Lanjut aja lah. Almost as fast as he yells out, his unleashed the sword from the side of the level of point of my throat. Hang on, tanco, wait, jangan gitu dong. Are you? Bukan. As she looks at me, her expression suddenly changed. Diablo, what are you talking about? She seems to completely count up in the moment, and I doubt my words will get through her. Having her rare experience of being at the sword point, do my best to speak calmly. She dead serious if I speak clearly. It really is no love matter. I'm not a minion of what his name? You say you're not. Dia what? Aku bukan pesuruhnya dia, aku bukan pelayannya dia atau apalah itu namanya. The point of her sword digs a little deeper into my flesh of my neck. Man, beneran gue mati kalau misalnya ketawa gitu. I feel a breaking sensation. Then I realized this sword is no joke, definitely the real thing. If he pushes me harder, I have feeling that my head will be clearly separated from my body. Baru ketemu cewek udah mau dipenggal. It's true, I have no idea who that is. The sword held by his Discatelia falls into floor with a thud. Simultaneously, he collapses into my bed, as appears that she can't hold into his consciousness any longer. Wow, baru ketemu udah mau bunuh diri gitu ya. Emang gue itu, aduh, nolah, masa membunuh waifu? What? I stare dumbfoundedly at the woman who has just made this outrageous, dangerous statement. Kill me, that this lady babbling about. Excuse me? For some reason, I feel that I might be a fatal misunderstanding here. Wait, no, that I can't wait. Forget about that. You are bleeding. Oh my god, yang bener aja kali. What I could possibly want with your blood? Ya elah, baru ketemu dan berani gitu anjay. You haven't understood a single word I've said. Have you? Yeah. There is no point I trying to respond anymore. Being I said, I still can't fathom a way to get this lady to chill out. Chill out, dude, chill out. Just, if this were sci-fi movie, they'd probably inject her with a tongue razor or something. Yeah, elah. Unfortunately, this is a room, it's an apartment, and I'm just your average, extremely ordinary and everyday guy. Kayak aku sendiri ya. There is no way something like that would be conveniently just be lying around.
私にも考えがある。魔物の慰み者になるくらいならば、私はここで自らの首を落とす。
Hanging on. Just a minute, please. Looking as she settled herself, she lays her own sword at the base of her throat. In a panic, I quickly snatched it away from her. What the heck are you thinking?
騎士の誇りたる剣を奪われるとは。殺せ!
Ya elah, mau dibunuh aja gitu loh. This is ridiculous. I did it completely at last. Alas, my element is in a faint. Surprisingly, after making such a reckless with a heavily wounded body, she had finally lost her consciousness. Staring dumbly at the girl collapsed on my bed, I whispered into myself, "Know what I'm supposed to do. I am even supposed to do anything about this. For now, I should prioritize taking her to the hospital since he obviously wounded. However, hospital consultation hours are longer over. At the point of calling ambulance, when I pulled my head clear, wait a second. Who am I supposed to explain the situation on the phone? Bisa dikira gue pembunuh gitu. No one gonna believe if I tell them that wounded girl suddenly a prayer of magic summoning circle. Ya bisa lu dibilang gila gitu lah. The God knows that I will have. Then God knows that that'll happen if the medic decides to call cops when they arrive. There's a mess here. When his thought hits me, I gently lay my phone back down. Still, I can't just leave her like this. But how I can possibly help her? Trying to help her myself. Stay calm and see what happens. Ya, gua gini aja deh, gini. Sneeze, what I'm thinking. I don't wanna just stand and just watch over her. She's suffering, so I want to help her, but I can't possibly treat her. I'm not a doctor. You shouldn't attempt anything unless you are a professional, right? That's what I'm gonna call him, resetting at it and proceeded around it as through. I'm bleeding and stop surface. Alright, in that case, I just see what happened. If I simply, I'm sure my bleeding will stop in the morning. I can ask her what happened. My intermission lasts no more than a second. I hear a moan of calm from the scatteria. Crap! There is no way I can stand nothing with her moaning like that. I grab a first aid kit, tucked away and never used from my closet, and pull it out the gauze and antiseptic. Now I should be able to give her some basic treatment. Fully Rocoteria armor and expose her wounded areas. I needed to see to. Beside her naked skins is something that I not as comforted, and I jumps in out at me, and it's time to think about that. I think you work like this. Ya, pelajaran P3K penting bagi Anda. Handling the gauze and the bandage awkwardly, I succeeded in covering all the Caterina's wounds. It seems he collapsed due to exhaustion, as the cuts all over the body don't look to be so severe after all. If there is no other option, I've been prepared to call the ambulance, but I think everything will be fine. There is a lot to pry into, but that's something I will need to hear from the lady herself once she wake up. Still, what I gonna do? I find myself at the tip of her sword again after she wakes up. Considering that, nothing I was getting into her. A shiver runs in through my body, and thrown off that sword, I stare at the remaining gauze. Since this legitimate self-defense, mumbling at this pattern myself, I use the gauze into the blind Catrella hands and feet. Now she won't be able to go into violent rage once she wakes up. ASMR, why ASMR? I look at her from her side. She deeply asleep, and it suddenly occurs to me, who the heck is she? Appearing from a magic summoning circle, injured and then losing consciousness. No matter how you put it, it's not normal. It's a crazy situation like this. Anyone who expect me to remain calm is hoping for me is impossible. ASMR lagi. Emang kenapa sih itu? Still, her sleeping face is so beautiful. That's enough to make me forget about all that. I never have seen a sleeping woman face in the first place. Anyway, I leave while thinking for it tomorrow. I whisper myself and fall dead asleep on the sofa. What the hell? I hear someone's voice and wonder how much time has passed. It sounds like groaning voice of a strange woman. Also, this is a lovely scent filling my room. Waduh, ini genre itu apa gitu. What's that voice? I jump up, then I start dazed off for an instant, unable to compare that stretch of thing. Oh my god.